course?
But last class was a holiday, a national holiday. We have to
No,
make it up.
the last class before the holiday, 2 Fridays ago.
Yes, I recorded, but
Okay.
I didn't send. It's here. Yes. I will
Okay.
upload, I will send you things to the chat or to the other one. I recorded the game. We played the game.
Yes,
Remember?
yes, Kahoot. I remember.
The Kahoot, very nice. And I wanted to show you this pack that I made and I updated. I made many years ago, but I keep updating because it's complement. It's one of the materials that complements the course
Okay.
because it gives you in very, I always try to find shortcuts where I can. And this is I called it the Business English Personal Language Pack. So everything, even for floppy, but for you and floppy, is going to be very good I use it with all my students because it has a summary of the things that you cannot not know about business English.
Okay. It's the must.
It's a must. It's a must.
Okay.
It's the Bible. It's the first Bible. It's the tip of the iceberg. Then we can get deeper into, but it's not that it covers all topics, but it covers frequent topics that you may need. So,
do you send? Did you send it to me?
I will send it. I will send it to you.
Yes, in the chat in WhatsApp.
I will send it. No, I haven't sent it yet. This one,
okay.
no.
You will send it. Okay.
I will. But let's start. Let's get started, and then we leave for next class the business models.
Yes.
So let me show you how this works. Sorry, I think that Floppy is asking. Maybe Floppy is commenting something. I just want to make sure. Floppy no contesta.
Capaz que está rindiendo, no sé.
Ah, está, ok. Le pongo que estoy en clase.
Ok.
Listo. Ok, sorry. Ahí está.
A Fernando se lo mandaste.
Sí, Fernando, no, pero Floppy no me contestó. I asked her, we are in class and she hasn't answered.
Ok.
Ok. No, le dije a mi hermano que estoy en clase porque quiere pasar.
Ok.
Pero no.
Pensé que le querías contestar a Flop y le mandaste a Fernando.
No. Okay, no, I saw that Floppy had not seen my message yet. Okay. Este es this is the summary. I will show you.
Okay.
El modelo. ¿Qué tiene? Respuestas modelo. It has model answers of what to say. So these are basic things. I was born in, and it's focused on yourself, but focused on business, no? If you want in the sub, no? So we're going to now start exploring so you can have your text, no? Your personalized text.
Yes, personalized, okay.
This is what I wrote as an example. So yourself, your job, what you can say about your job. We can talk about the different areas, responsibilities, tasks, what it involves, skills. Then your company, how it's divided into the typical organigram. And here you have the vocabulary. Your company too, more information about the company. So here we talk about different types of companies and we can expand, we can do whatever. But this is a sample,
Okay.
Your company 3, our main product, services, customers used to be, are, have been, will be. With this chart, Fer, you can talk about anything, no? Nuestros proveedores internos, domestic suppliers. So this describes a company more in detail.
I don't have a company and I don't work in a company because I'm freelance.
It's okay, but this is language that
maybe I can do that with my last job in companies, for example, Visa.
Yes. Anyway, it gives you language to talk because with clients, you can describe a client's business.
Okay.
No?
Yes.
Because if you don't say you talk about their. I don't know. I'm working for Samsung. Their main clients are, or used to be, or their priorities have been. So it's okay because you talk about any company.
Okay.
Then we talk about responsibilities, job descriptions. Then the product. Okay, you have a service, but it's okay. The idea is that if you have to describe a product, you have all this language to talk about it.
Very interesting.
Yes, so we see general language applied to a business context, you know? So you talk about shapes, sizes, measures, colors, patterns, patrones. Maybe you want to buy a dress or you want to sell dresses. So say, okay, different pattern designs, checkered, striped. And then, so that's general about possible business information. We can add anything, but this builds up your vocabulary. And then we go to more abstract things like your values in life. What is important for you to be, to have, to do things how? No?
Okay.
So for me, what are your priorities in life? So this is for further discussion. To be healthy, successful, no? To have
Successful.
to be successful, to
To
have
have money.
money, to do things,
To
crushing others, aplastando a otros, crushing others.
do
Great.
things with other people. Yes.
With other people. Okay. So maybe these are the values in this time of your life or your
Yes.
priorities in life or whatever. So we can notice that this gives you a framework, a scaffolding to talk
Yes.
about this. And you have the language, you have the sequence,
Yes.
your philosophy of life. What do you
Wow.
think? I wrote here, for example, I wrote what I think about myself. Yo siempre busqué esto. When there's a will, there's a way. Cuando hay voluntad, uno encuentra la manera. No, I always say,
I love that phrase.
yes. And you reap what you sow. I also like it. So, but the idea is to reflect, to discuss what you think. It's
Okay.
becoming more. What do you think about money, about success, other people? How do other people describe you? And the last one is family and friends. This physical description, personality description of people.
Okay.
How would you describe yourself and why? And well, you have a lot of nice language, and here I added more. So this is the core. This is basic. I think that it gives you an idea of talking about basic things about your business, responsibilities, tasks, whatever, and
Okay.
who you are. And then you have the same notes, but blank, so that you can complete it here.
Okay. The same, but in my own terms. My
Yes,
personality information.
yes, you complete the pack, you think, you reflect, and then we discuss it here.
Okay. And we have to do this like homework to the next class.
Not all, we are going to choose the topics because we also have, probably when we talk about your company, we will add the business model. No?
Yes, or philosophy, professional philosophy, or values,
Yes.
or product.
Yes, I think that it's a question, I think it's enjoyable. You can enjoy it. You can sit down, print it,
Yes.
and
No,
think.
it's very interesting for me because all in my trainings, I talk about these topics all the time.
You see, it's very important because even if you cannot, you say, well, I'm a solopreneur, I'm a freelancer. Okay, but the companies you work for sell products, sell services. We can expand on the types of services or products they have, no end.
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, this is for you to fill in. Very short, sweet, focused.
Okay.
Okay, good. So,
excellent.
Yes, shall we start then? Let me see if I have my telephone charging, so I cannot check it. So I want to see if no, ves, Floppy hasn't seen this yet. Okay, what a pity. But she will watch the video. Maybe she
Pity?
doesn't.
What does pity means?
Qué lástima. What a pity.
What a pity.
What a pity. Well, okay, we'll do it. But I'm happy to be with you anyway. Okay, let's start. Then you can read these on your own time.
Okay.
In your own time. Okay. So this you can do in your own time also, but I want to explain something. I did a degree. I have a degree. Acá tenemos la palabra pasantía. Everything in context, ¿no?
An apprenticeship, ¿cómo se dice?
Apprenticeship o internship.
¿Eso es pasantía?
Pasantía is apprentice, porque un apprentice es un aprendiz de
Yes.
artesano, an apprentice,
Ah.
apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship and
Claro.
internship. Okay.
Internship, and you're an intern, ¿no? Ganar here, you're an intern.
And
Un
how can I say-
pasante, an intern.
in company are two options, ¿no? You can entrar a una empresa es get.
Enter a company, you can join a company, join es mejor,
Join a company like pasante o like joven profesional. Joven profesional, ¿cómo sería en inglés?
Yes, young professional.
Ah, young professional. Yes, because
Yes,
it's
let's write it down. I'm going to write this down. So let's discuss these things. We're going to talk about these things in general, but the details you're going to get for next time, no? But
okay.
well, this you can get. I don't want to explain things that are obvious and you can get on your own.
Yes.
But these terms are okay. So we have apprentice.
Apprentice, young professional.
Yes, young professional. Okay. And an intern. So an apprentice, se cortaría acá, or an intern.
Intern.
Un
Is the same?
pasante.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Now you have a trial period, no? Well, we can expand, but you have a trial period. I think that with Millet, the trial period was expanded to 6 months. Before it was 3.
Yes, 6
No?
months now. Yes.
Trial period expanded from 3 to 6 months.
6 months. Yes.
Apprenticeship or internship trial period. No?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Or
it's
job is not only, it's
no,
a
it's
job
not
trial.
only internship, it's for everybody.
For everybody, no? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any other comments about this?
¿Cómo se dice contrato?
Contract.
Contract.
But now they talk about service level agreements also, and you know this, no? Los términos de los service level agreements, SLAs. All the time they talk about these. Entonces,
Yes.
¿cuáles son los acuerdos del servicio que vas a ofrecer?
Okay.
So you have to
Service
sign
level agreement. Okay.
or contracts. What were you going to say about the contract?
After 6 months, you can do your contract or your service level agreement after
6 months, okay. So after this, you can sign
yes, the service
your
level.
service level. Okay,
Yes.
SLAs. Yeah. Very good. Any other comment about these points? Let's see. Where was your first job? I'm curious. Then you tell us, but what was your first job?
Oh, my first.
My very first? Puedes decir my
very
first or my very
yes,
first job?
because I have two first. The really first.
The real first.
The real first, pardon, because it was really my first job. I work like promotora.
I worked as a promoter. Como el like es que imitas, pero no era.
Cierto.
Like a virgin, ¿no?
Madonna.
Sí.
As promoter to Hard Rock, la revista Hard Rock.
Oh, yes.
No, perdón, la revista Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stones, nice.
Yes, the Rolling Stone. So I was a promoter.
Nice.
After, yes, for 6 months, 10 months, I don't remember. I went a lot of concerts because I was a promoter. Yes, I to see Bon Jovi, Los Rollins.
Oh boy. Whoa, those were days. That's nice.
Yes, and my first formal job was in a bank. Yes, do you remember I was working in bank for 13, 14 years?
Yes, yes.
Yes, my first bank is Banco Patricios, no existe más Banco Patricios.
Yes.
After the crisis el quilombo del 2001-2002.
Yes, after the 2001 crisis.
Yes, a lot of banks closed.
Yes, they went bankrupt.
¿Cómo se dice?
Quebraron. In the year 2000, 2001, many banks and many businesses, no?
Yes.
And businesses.
Sí, the focus was the bank.
Went bankrupt. Quebraron.
Esto sé si vos después lo mandás con tus notas.
Sí, ya puse copia con anotaciones.
Okay.
Annotated copy, so I will send it every class. What we do in class, I will send it. Then I will upload some things in the campus so that you have them there all the time. But I will send you now until I have the campus ready. Some things will go straight to the campus.
Yes.
But others...
in that time, the focus was the bank because the crisis was in the bank.
Yes, it was in the bank.
It's about money. The money do you have and did you have in
the money that you had, yes.
That you have in banks.
Yes.
It was terrible. I was working in that time in bank. It was last Wednesday, this week, I was working in Prisma, Medios de Pago.
Yeah.
I met with someone that worked with me in 2000.
Whoa.
Yes, I don't see her.
I hadn't seen her, no la había visto. I hadn't
seen her for 24 years.
Wow.
Yes, I can't believe. Yes, it was very happy moment.
Yes,
Yes.
it's like alive.
I can't
It's
believe
alive.
that. Yes. ¿Cómo se dice? Las vueltas de la vida.
The turns and twists of life.
Turn and twist of life. Yes.
Esto vamos a poner otro color in another color because it's not exactly this, but yes, más o menos. The turns and twists of life.
Yes, both of us can believe that. Yeah.
Yes. Neither of us could believe that. Yes.
Her name is Cecilia, like you.
Oh.
I can't believe, Ceci, that I met with you again in the life, because when we were working in a bank, in HSBC Bank in that time, we were very young. Very young. Yes. Very young.
Wow.
Yes, bueno, after the work, because the work is team coaching process for her team. So we worked first, and then we went to drink a coffee
Nice.
and catch up about the last 24 years. So I was very, very happy.
Very emotional moment.
Yes.
Very emotional.
Yes,
nice.
it was very nice. So my first job was in a Banco Patricio. After that, I changed the bank and went to work in Banco Roberts.
Yes, I remember. It also went bankrupt.
Sí, porque soy una señora mayor, Cecilia, tengo mucho
have to shoo, send good
Banco
vibes.
Roberts, and I entered in Banco Roberts in 1996, I think. No, 93.
Yes.
And in 1998, HSBC bought.
Okay. Ay, qué lindo todo esto de la vida. It's took over. Sí, you can say bought, but in business we say took over, lo adquirió, because in businesses they take over.
I think it's better say that,
Yes.
no?
So HSBC Acquired, you can use acquired, por eso se habla de mergers and acquisitions, ¿no? Las fusiones y
Okay.
adquisiciones. Acquired o took over.
To cover. Okay.
Banco Roberts. Me quedo
Okay.
feo acá. Sorry, I will put it in another place. Okay, so continue and I continue writing. So, in.
In blue.
Yes, in blue. It has to be in blue. Voy a tener que hacer más
Si
espacios
no,
acá
si
ahora.
querés que saque una foto de lo rojo y seguís escribiendo azul ahí.
No, it's okay. I
Okay.
have to be tidier. This is a message to myself.
Okay.
In which year?
Yeah, in 1998.
1998.
Eight.
HSBC took over or acquired Banco Roberts. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was working in HSBC to 25, 05, hasta el 2005.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
After
So
that,
you have a bank experience, no? Experience in
yes,
banking, lots of experience in banking.
yes, in commercial areas or business area and financial areas, in investment areas.
Yes.
I love that financial
Yes.
investment areas.
Do you know the company Pfizer?
Yes, of course. It's the Prisma competitions.
Oh, all
Because
right.
they do the same.
Okay, and they do the same as Mercado Pago.
Exactly. Son
Mm.
procesadores de datos.
The data processors, yes.
Yes, yes, data processors. Next 30, I invite Adrián Quilis he come with me to Iplan, is a client, un cliente mío es one client.
A client of mine.
A client of mine. Plan, the internet service for big companies. And I invite Adrian that he come with me and talk with them about data culture.
Oh,
Take decision with data. Yes.
nice,
Yes,
nice.
and Adri say me, of course, I going to go with you.
Yes, how nice.
Yes.
The word
Yes.
of data is amazing.
I
Data
love.
and analytics and all this is amazing.
Yes.
If you remember, well, you didn't get that mail. Well, I will send it. The Gemini at Work videos about how to integrate Gemini into Workspace so that as to automate processes and generate agents based on the company different informations. You can have different types of information. Amazing.
Yes, it's very important. And in my plan, this week, I finished a very short program about, ¿cómo se dice? Porque yo doy soft skills o leadership skill and habilidades de gestión,
Management skills.
management skills.
Yes.
So we were working in KPIs, indicators, metrics, blah, blah, because in the last 10 years they didn't put focus in that.
Oh.
And now they need to put a very big focus about that, and they don't know how to do everything. So we were working in KPI, lag en KPI, lead en KPIs, blah, blah, blah.
KPIs, sorry, it's a
KPIs.
KPIs.
Yes, you are right. KPIs.
So key performance indicators.
Yes, I forget.
Yes, I know you know, but this is for Flor, maybe.
Yes.
She
Okay.
She doesn't know. And there is another term now that they are using, Fer, and I forget.
OKRs.
OKRs, eso es, I always forget about that. A ver cómo era. OKRs.
Yes.
What is OKRs? Objective?
Key. Ay, me olvidé la R.
What is the...
Porque son como indicadores para una sola cosa, ¿no? Para
No, what's the difference
very
between...
deep. No son como KPIs de negocios, ¿no? De macro, sino son como específicos.
They are specific. A ver,
Igual,
OKRs.
si yo de KR es mucho, no sé, ¿eh?
No, estrategia por objetivos, but this is very nice. Objectives and key results.
Results, sí.
Objectives and key results. Okay, we're going to write it and then we can explore the difference in another moment. Okay.
Yes, in other moment. So,
Okay.
we were working in KPI, the difference between business KPI or strategic KPI versus operational.
KPIs, sorry, KPIs.
Yes, versus operational KPIs.
Yes.
And we saw lagging KPIs and versus leading KPIs. The difference is one of them focus in the past and the other focus in the future. So
Okay, what are the names of those? Strategic and operation.
lagging, Lagging, lagging.
Esos son pendientes, me encanta. Porque cuando algo está retrasado,
Yes,
volando
en realidad
acá,
se llaman retrasados.
claro,
Que hay retrasados, que es, bueno, está mirando lo que pasó.
claro. But they are delayed, no? They are
Exacto,
delayed. And
exacto.
the other term,
Leading de liderar, leading KPIs,
KPIs.
KPIs, leading, que son los
Ah,
que van a liderar tu norte, ¿no? Tus resultados.
okay. So these are the pending ones, and this is for the past, and these are for the future.
Yes, but the key of this concept is you can think the lagging KPIs and work about that, but you need to continue or complete that KPI with a leading, because the lagging is not enough to the business. It's not health for the business.
Okay.
Because
So there is a percentage.
Yes, because all the time you are talking about the past. You in present, you explain the past, but you can create future and take the decision for the middle time.
For the middle term, yes.
For the middle term. So
Yes.
and the last concept that we work is OBM. No, era OBM, no, Espera que lo tengo acá la presentación. I don't know if you listen about Peter Drucker.
Yes, Peter Drucker. He was 80 years old when he was doing business. He's a
I
guru.
love Peter Drucker because
he's very boring to listen to the guy. It's like you die if you listen to him. You
no,
die.
yes, but
the concepts are very good.
The concept and his tools is very interesting.
Yes. Which tools are you going to mention here?
Let me check. Me equivoqué acá está, el día 2. MBO, Management by Objectives. Los MBOs de la compañía serían como los objetivos estratégicos, ¿no? de la compañía. I was working in this term because they don't use anything. So
yes, they have nothing in place. Sorry, such a big company and they don't have any objectives.
Only in the operational areas, because they work in process. So the process need KPIs o indicadores.
KPIs, ya que quiero de la KPI siempre.
KPIs, metrics, and indicators.
Yes, you need.
No, not all indicators are a KPI. Maybe it's only an indicator, no, it's not key. is without key.
Yes.
Because
Well,
the
they
key,
say that you cannot improve what you cannot measure, no?
yes.
So you need indicators in many cases. And
All the
what's the
time.
difference between, because I know that there is a very complicated mixing of KPIs, metrics, indicators in company, no? What would be the difference?
For example, metric or a simple indicator, maybe you can medir es measure a task, but it's not necessary that the task is a KPI because it's not strategic. It's only
Yes, KPIs are only strategic.
Yes, because the indicator that se convierte o pasa
That
a ser,
becomes
KPI, the KPI are very necessary for the top management to take decisions.
Yes.
I think the 70 or 80% of decision that's the year están basadas o tomadas
Are based on the KPIs.
Exactly.
And the metrics are I want to know, sorry, I think that we are using this space and we could use another space for this, which is this, because we are talking about, now we can go back to that document.
Yes.
But very, very interesting. New whiteboard. I want a whiteboard.
Okay.
So we have KPIs. This will complement the course. KPIs. Okay, so what's the difference? So you have metric. KPIs are strategic, you said, no?
Yes. It's strategic because the top management need it to take decisions.
Okay,
for example,
so they are for decision making.
Exactly. For example, where are we going to be in 3 years?
Okay.
Or what or how much we want to no sé, facturar, ¿cómo se dice?
To invoice.
To be invoiced or to sell the next year, no? Or how much se me fue la palabra. Share we can get the next year.
Okay.
For example, this year we have the 30% of the share, and the next year we want to take 10% more.
Okay. So what market share? Yes, general things. What very general. What market share?
Yes.
Are we aiming at?
Yes, and do you remember last class we were talking about the efficient process? For example,
yes,
in which areas the company need to be more efficient? No, for example,
to be more efficient.
Yes, for example, achicar estructuras.
To reduce or shrink.
To reduce structures, people structures.
Yes.
Yes, for example, buildings too, because the people are working in your house. So
no, in my house, there's not enough place in there.
At homes.
At home.
So some company, in some cases, they have a very big buildings. So, and the people is in your home, not in the company.
In their homes, yes.
At home, so not in the company. But the KPI is very necessary to take that decisions.
Those decisions. And then what's so the KPIs are the top biggest strategies. I have helped people design KPIs.
Yes,
but the difference with the metrics and the indicators. Let's see. So
metric is everything that you can measure, but not all that you can measure is strategic.
Yes.
Sometimes it's only operational. No? So you need metrics to, for example, ¿cómo se dice calcular?
To calculate.
To calculate how many hours each person need to work in that project. 3 hours for a week. I invent, no? I
Yes.
do example. But it's not strategic that. It's only a task. It's only a project.
Yes.
So for everything, it's metric.
Okay.
¿No?
Okay.
Cualquier cosa que
An
vos...
indicator?
De indicator es qué indica esto, ¿no? Por ejemplo, que estamos siendo...
No, in English, in English, in English.
So, what is that do this metric? We are that indicator. We are doing more efficient, more creative, more innovation, more no sé, fast, more what? And some indicator became in KPI. Not all indicators, some indicators. So
Okay.
the key or the challenge is that the managers in the middle management, the company in the middle, can transform the simple indicator in KPI.
And the indicators are also probably what they are related to you, the vision of the company and the mission of the company, because you want to be a creative company or the values maybe, no?
Sí, no the vision, o sea, los indicadores, in Spanish because I don't know how to say in English. El indicador es, bueno, que vendimos 10% más o que trabajamos 10 horas menos. ¿Qué indica? ¿Qué nos quiere decir? Y bueno,
Okay.
que fuimos más eficientes. Ok, ¿y ser más eficiente es un KPI de la compañía?
Okay, fine.
Do you understand?
Yes, of course.
So, okay, if be more efficient is a KPI of the company, is strategic. This is not a, but you llegas, arrive, you arrive indicator about different metrics.
You reach an indicator through different metrics. No?
Yes, and it's very possible that the 50% of the indicator transform in KPI.
Okay, indicator through. This is the long form of through, but you can also say
yes
through informally.
Yes, and when
50% you say of indicators?
It's I don't, it's exactly, but
around, then around
yes.
50% of indicators become KPIs.
And the KPIs in the number, Ceci, doesn't talk. But the number have the last word, always.
Numbers don't talk, but they have the last word. That's a nice phrase.
Es que es así. O sea, no hablan los números, pero siempre tienen la última palabra.
Yes.
Because that is very important that the management of the company think in indicators, think in KPI, because it's a mindset. Es una manera de pensar.
So it's very important that the management thinks in terms of indicators, no?
Exactly. Yes. Yes. It's a kind of mindset. It's a philosophy.
And you say that this company doesn't have any indicators in...
No, because they are focused when you study the culture of the company, the organizational culture, you can see in which terms or part of the company they put focus. So some companies put focus in KPIs and in people and in innovation, and other companies put focus in the operation, the product, the community, blah, blah, blah. So depend and in the company and the put focus, go the results.
Right.
So this company is the product or their service is about cloud, Google Cloud, internet for the big companies and domestic too, but the focus is the big companies. The segment is the large company. They have international customer or client. So when you put, for example, the focus in the operation
sorry, I wrote this
on operational cost, because think in cost, not in investment, blah, blah, you forget the KPI because you are measuring, no? Nothing.
You're measuring nothing. Yes, you're just because you don't control your costs.
No,
I mean, you can reduce or not the cost, but it's the suppliers.
They earn money, but don't know how.
Okay.
Yes. And the last year, I think they start talk about that in the last 3 years or the last 4 years, but this year put a very hard focus and work in this.
Okay, all right.
So all the company now is writing KPIs.
KPIs, okay. And their focus is what? What is their focus now? People, product, results,
because they are separate business and they are going to be 3 different companies. They no more one company with 3 business.
Okay. 3 companies. So like in the past, they had like AT&T divided into AT&T in the past.
For example,
NCR and Lucent Technologies.
But now it's in companies. So they need to measure which company is more efficient, more innovate, more blah, blah, blah. And the only or the unique tool do you have to do that is the KPIs.
KPI, yes. KPIs, innovation. KPI. All right, so they are setting is like if I had to draw what is happening at Prisma, it would be something like the company is dividing itself into 3 based on services.
Yes, it's in the plan. Yes.
Based on but each company, each subdivision of the company will focus on one.
And they are division, the business, the companies, and the names. Because one continues calling a plan, but the other 2, no.
Right. Okay, so this is the company.
And a lot of companies are doing this. For example,
they are becoming smaller.
Yes, because it's easier to sell.
Yes, it's easier to sell a division, no? So if it's divided into the name.
Yes.
Because name, the type of business, no? The business type.
Exactly. Because and if
the
for example, maybe the company are not more interested in, I bet, no? Domestic services. And if you want to sell that business, you need to sell everything. So
yes, it's true. You have to.
Yes.
But This is what happened. I told you, 30 years ago, I was working in AT&T.
Yeah.
Ah,
Bueno, it's very, it's this,
it's
the
exactly the
same.
same. Go
Yeah.
smaller. They always say that. AT&T did the same. One division remained AT&T, another one, Lucent Technologies, Lucent, and the other one, NCR. NCR was a hardware, software, services.
Yes.
Or I don't know, something like that.
And this situation is a strategic situation.
Mm.
No? Because they are take decision today for the next 3 years.
Yes. So they don't have KPIs and they need to define key performance indicators to see the value of the business. The business value.
See, exactly, because if you are looking for investor that buy your business, you need to know your numbers, your KPIs. Very good.
KPIs.
KPI very good because is the key of the negotiation.
Yes, very well. How many KPIs can these companies have?
No, the big five is rentabilidad, share.
In English, let's talk about that in English.
I don't know how to say rentabilidad.
Profitability. It's okay. We will write. So the five top. I will change colors because for the five top KPIs are profitability. Because profit es ganancia.
Yes.
Profitable, rentable, profitability, rentabilidad. The next one.
The next one, dije, rentabilidad, share.
Market share.
Market share.
Okay, so you would have a pie chart here. Okay.
The sales, ventas.
Sales. Okay, you can also talk about revenue here because revenue is total sales.
Yes.
Less, but gross sales, ventas brutas.
Sí, sin impuestos.
Gross sales, not net.
Not net. And the fourth is costos.
Okay, cost. The cost structure, podemos decir, ¿no? Siempre hablan del cost structure, ¿no? But costs, okay.
Yes, costos. And I think the five is this is example, no? Depend of the company, maybe can change someone.
Yes.
The third is about the performance of the people.
People performance, how do you measure that? Well, it's very difficult to have a people performance.
No, because in the end of the year, everybody have your
performance assessments, no?
Yes.
360 degrees feedback, the typical, no?
Yes, yes. And this is an indicator, is the KPI, because it's the indicator en sí mismo.
In itself, yes.
Yes, in itself. So it's the soft indicator.
Okay,
But
it's the only soft indicator.
yes, but it's soft, but impact in the hard indicator, in the business indicator.
Yes, yes, nice. Key, it's a soft indicator, nice.
Because, for example, if you are thinking that the next 3 years you want to, no sé, arrive to China with your business and your team or the 60% of the company have the middle performance, you can do it.
Mediocre? No.
Yeah.
You need to have team. Well, I was reading, sorry. A ver dónde está. I think it's here. I showed it to another student. What's his name? there are very nice. No. Acá. Wait. There is a guy, you know that there is this guy, Richard Branson, the one that you know.
I love him.
You love. He's a serial creator of business. He's the creator of Virgin Airlines, no? Virgin United. Okay.
Es una locura. Lo amo.
No, he's crazy. Mira look what well, he says that he can make, I follow different business gurus. And Richard Branson, I think it's Branson. See, but this is for Floppy. Probably she also knows him, but just in case. It's Richard Branson. Branson.
Yes, Brand con D.
No, con D era, ¿no?
Branson, the Virgin Airlines, your first company.
From Virgin Airlines. You can check the guy, he's white-haired.
Yeah.
Okay, he says that he can start a business. He's a serial business startup maker. He says that you can make a business in 3 months. 3 months. He has a pattern, he has a template, una plantilla, and he says, you follow these steps and you make a business. The sooner you do it, the better. But
very easy, yes.
Very easy, but it's very difficult for all of us if you don't have the money. When you have the money, the knowledge, and the determination and the time, you finish. In 3 months, you can have a new business working optimally, fantastic. And then I continued reading about that, and there is this guy called Jack Delosa. I have my notes here. I always take down in my copybooks. Okay. And I have an interesting summary of a YouTube video that he gave. Now I continue with my notes. So, that's my obsession. In business. The top reasons why startups fail, blah, blah. But this Jack Delosa, I suggest that you check, you can see it maybe someday if you're interested, or you can watch Delosa. Says that, I will copy what he says, that if you want to start a new business, and Richard Branson agrees, then maybe he developed more ideas. You need to follow, but I'm sure that you know, Fer, but it was surprising to me and very interesting. He says, first you need a structure. The base is the structure. This is the technical part. Technical part. What does your business consist of? What do you sell? How do you sell it? And if you're a solopreneur, you create procedures manual.
Yeah.
You create a procedures manual, like the Bible of your business, how you do things differently. Nice. I'm just summarizing, no? Very interesting. Once you have all the processes in place, next step is the people. You need the people, but without the procedures manual, what are these people going to do? So, well, you train them on your way of doing things. And this is the management part. This is the technical management, and this is the people management. And then you have, I am copying, estoy copiando ahí, culture. I am copying my jargon. I don't remember by heart.
Your own notes,
my notes, yeah. And then you have the culture, you know, it's a summary. And they say, when you are managing people, you need to see how this culture can help. I mean, because culture is the repeated behaviors of these people. Of course, the culture is based on values, vision, on those things.
Yes.
But the cultural level, here you have to think about rewards, bonuses, no? Employee stock options program, for example, they say to reward high performance performers. Okay. And here you need the systematization. This is the kind of process, systematization. Because you need to make your manual. Then here, when we start to manage people, we are wearing the hat of the manager, the business, so the solopreneur. Let's think that you're a solopreneur. Solopreneur. And you want to start a business. You want to have a startup. Okay, you think about the structure, how you do things. They say, so when you start a business in the early days, you are wearing the hat, you are creating the systems, you are the technician. You are doing it all. You are systematizing everything.
Yes, you are analyst, you are a manager, you are a director.
You are everything, systems, sales, marketing, finance, all the area.
All that is in your agenda.
Yes, all that. So you make a manual with different tabs, you know, for finance, marketing, sales, how you do certain things so that you are here. This is you. Then they say, when we start to manage people, we are wearing the hat of the manager. We need to be exceptional with our management and our accountability and our leadership of the people. And then we have the culture. When we've built the infrastructure, because here you have the infrastructure.
In the Harvard Business Review, do you know?
Yes, yes, I have.
In paper, I read that the 30% of the result, the financial result of the company depend de la clase de management que tenga, the managers.
Depends on the type of management. Okay,
yes,
it makes sense.
Yes. Because
if
that the people performance is very important, because you need to check if the people that is working in your company is the best of the market or is the mediocre of the market.
Mediocre. Oh, right.
Because,
this is very important.
Because
choose the right people.
Now the companies are talking, and I think it's the KPI en sí mismo. Is
in itself, acá está, in itself.
In itself, ahí está. In itself is the brand employee. La marca empleadora.
Okay. Employee brand.
Employee brand. Employee brand.
Yes.
Están midiendo eso, porque lo que mide es cuán atractiva es tu marca.
Yes, you told me about Samsung, employee brand.
Para que
How attractive. Claro.
Los mejores talentos del mercado quieran trabajar en tu compañía. Entonces es para atraer talento, y también cuán atractiva es para retener los buenos que tenés, porque generalmente si la compañía es una mierda, los buenos se van.
Claro, okay.
Entonces,
to attract and retain talent.
Yes. Por eso se está midiendo mucho eso ahora. Y por eso
Nice. I will finish with this because we have to finish now, but the culture.
Yes.
Culture is the business owner. When you're here, you can be the business owner, he says. And it's very interesting because in this level, your role is not manager or technician, it's business owner. Your role is to supervise the culture. No, once you have these things in place, you can make sure that the culture that you want is transmitted in everything. He says, when you have built the infrastructure, you've got the people in place and are creating the culture, we are wearing the hat of the business owner. You are now overseeing the business and working in that business with great people and great infrastructure. You are overseeing that business as a. Once you've done all that, then you have permission to go out and be out of this. Bueno, después lo puedes vender. Then once you have done this, you can sell the business. But well, it's very interesting, no?
Very, very, very. I love the business world. I love.
Yes, I love it. And the culture, I was listening to Simon Sinek the other day.
Yes.
Another, he talks about leadership again now, and he says, culture. Culture, y dijo something, he said something like culture, you have the culture of the company, but then you have the real culture that there is in the company, the default culture. So you say, okay, our culture is we take care of the people, this or that, but the real thing is that you don't do that. So what's the gap? How do we cover that gap?
There are a book, it's a bibliografía obligatoria in my coaching certification. Is
Yes.
Carolyn, the author is Caroline Taylor. She talked about the culture in her book, and she say walking the
So
talk.
Caroline Taylor, like this, sorry.
Yes, Caroline.
And the name of the book?
Walking the talk.
Ah, okay.
En español es liderar con el ejemplo, pero ella dice que la cultura se transmite por todas las conversaciones de los líderes, de los managers, de
Yeah,
lo que
right,
hablan,
it's
de lo que
true.
no hablan, de la cultura. Sí, no la que está escrita en la web.
Yes, yes, nothing to
The
do.
institutional culture, no, the real culture is walking the talk, ¿no? De qué se habla. Somos
That's
buenos.
nice.
Yes,
Oh, very nice. Very interesting. Well,
very interesting our class today.
yes. Okay, I'm going to share this material and set up the classroom so that you can have access to that, but I will send you this by mail. Okay.
Okay, and for the next class, I need to do the homework.
You need to choose one of those business
Yes.
models, to one or
Okay.
two, to discuss, to see
Okay.
what you like, why is it profitable. I will send you that information too.
Okay. Okay, Ceci.
Nice.
Bueno,
Well,
thank you. Happy weekend.
happy weekend. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Bye bye,
Flor. See
Ceci.
you
See
next
you.
time.
Bye guys. See you, Flor.
Take care.
Bye bye.